As head thirsty girl, I am lucky enough to travel to wineries all over the world. And I have to say, I live in San Francisco area, and I have never been to this winery. It's called The Winery SF, and it's located on Treasure Island. And again, living in San Francisco for a long time, I can't even remember the last time I was on Treasure Island. I'm with Brian Kane, who's owner and winemaker, head winemaker here at The Winery. And talk to me a little bit about how you ended up in Treasure Island. It is a gorgeous spot. I mean, you see cities, you know, San Francisco's right there. You're in the middle of the bay. There are boats.
For a long time, this place was off limits to people in San Francisco. It was owned by the Navy, and just recently it's been turned back over to the city of San Francisco, which the city of San Francisco is embracing this beautiful place, and we are part of it as we've taken this facility and built it into a winery right here in San Francisco for all the people of San Francisco to enjoy. I started off as an enthusiast, and I was very fortunate enough to work with some great winemakers along the way, and worked at facilities like Copan, Nicholson Ranch, Laird Family up in...
Great names.
Yes.
I mean, really amazing wines.
And some of the projects that were made out of there. And I also did a label that started off here in San Francisco in 2004, one of the original urban wineries, and that's V. And V means life.
Life, of course.
And it's all about enjoying.
And we say life, drink it up, actually, in Thirsty Girl. So I think V. And this is Syrah.
This is Syrah from Carneros. So it's from the Sonoma side of Carneros, from a vineyard called Las Madres.
I'd love to try the rosé. Let's talk a little
Yes.
bit about rosé. I'm a huge rosé fan.
Same here.
And people don't think necessarily of dry rosés. We've been doing a lot of education about it. But what is your rosé? Because it looks nice and hearty.
Well, one of the things about this rosé is it's made via a process called saignée. So what we do is we actually bleed the juice off of the grape skins, and that gives it a nice, rich color. It actually goes with a lot of different types of food.
I actually say rosés swing both ways because they go just as well with fish in a nice tomato-based sauce as they do with meat and barbecue, and so you can have it all with a rosé. That's really a lovely rosé.
So now we're going really old. This is Old Vine Zin from pre-Prohibition. So it's for those young thirsty girls that like the older ones.
I was going to say, yeah, well, do you like them young or do you like them old? Huh.
This
as Mae West says, between two evils, I picked the one I've never done before.
And this is one of those that, if you're lucky enough to have done before, produces this great Old Vine Zin from Howell Mountain. It's one of the few vineyards that survived Prohibition, and we're very fortunate to have worked with the Beatty Ranch, which produces this Zinfandel.
Well, I'll tell you, we're drinking, but things are going on in the background here because we're having a Thirsty Girl event here at the Winery SF.
Yes.
And tell me about how other people can do events. It's a terrific event space.
Yes, part of this was to bring the whole wine experience to San Francisco. So it's the wines, the winery, the tasting room, but everybody likes to party.
Yeah.
And this is a 20,000 square foot party center.
Yeah, we've got it going tonight. We're going to be rocking it.
So this is a place to party.
I thank you, Brian, and I'm looking forward to a pretty great event tonight.
Well, thank you.
Cheers.
Cheers.
You have a glass empty. He's not a thirsty guy.
Oops.